Hey everybody, welcome back to Brain Better. Today, we're going to go over the 7 ways that make you more likable. Make sure to watch until the end of the video so that you can walk away with tons of values. Also, if you learned something from this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to provide more values to you through our videos. Now, let's get straight into our topic today, the 7 ways to make you more likable. Do you happen to know anyone who is so likable that they draw people towards them wherever they go? They seem to be able to engage in social interactions so comfortably, establish connections with others with ease, and appear to navigate social situations almost effortlessly. Is being likable really some sort of trait that is gifted only for a selected few? Well, the answer is no. Many people, especially those with a fixed mindset, believe that likability is something innate, something that's built in our DNA, that if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you won't have it no matter how hard you try. It's easy to fall into the fixed mindset way of thinking, but the truth is likability is influenced by various factors such as the context we're in, our roles and functions within a group, the people around us, shared interests, and any pre-existing biases on both our part and others. While we certainly cannot change all the external factors affecting our likability, there is certainly one thing that's within our control, and that is our emotional intelligence. Yes, we can actively cultivate our likability through developing our emotional intelligence. We cannot control how others think of us, and some people may never open up to us despite our best efforts to be likable. But we have to do our part. We have to do what we can to be the best version of ourselves. And when we do that, being likable will come naturally. Alright, a disclaimer here before we go into the 7 tips to make you more likable. Most of these tips are taken from the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Dale Carnegie. It's really a super awesome book, and if you have time, just read the book to get the most out of it. But if you really don't have time to read the whole book, you can continue watching our video, and we'll be sharing some super helpful tips shared by Dale Carnegie in the book. Alright, so here are the 7 ways to make you more likable. Number 1. Remember names. Why is it so important to remember names? Have you ever experienced someone mispronouncing, misspelling, or completely forgetting your name? How did it make you feel? Perhaps you didn't take it personally, but it sure didn't feel good, did it? On the contrary, have you ever engaged in a brief conversation with someone, yet they were able to recall your name even after a considerable amount of time had passed? Did it somehow make you feel important? Yes, in the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie said that a person is more interested in his or her own name than in all the other names on earth put together. Remember that name and call it easily, and you have paid a subtle and very effective compliment. But forget it or misspell it, and you have placed yourself at a sharp disadvantage. Indeed, remembering someone's name is a simple yet powerful way to make someone feel important and valued. It shows that we really take time and put in effort to remember their name. It shows that we value and respect them. It shows that we care. So next time, whenever you meet someone new, ask their name and remind yourself consciously to remember their names. If you cannot recall someone's name, do not hesitate to ask for it again. It is far better to request their name a second time than to incorrectly address them, or worse, pretend to remember until it becomes embarrassingly apparent that you have been faking it all along. Start remembering names today. Number 2. Smile. Imagine entering a room with a group of people whom you have never met. Some of them are smiling, while the rest are putting up a sour face. Who are you more likely to talk to? Well, needless to say, most people will go to those who are wearing a smile. A smile creates a positive and welcoming impression for us, and it's one of the easiest ways to boost our likability. When we smile, it sends off the message that we are approachable, friendly, and open to social interaction. Additionally, smiling can elevate our mood and the mood of those around us, leading to a more positive social interaction and a better overall experience for everyone involved. And if all these are not giving you enough reason to smile, we'll let you in on one more secret. Smiling actually makes us healthier according to science. Yes, not only does smiling make us more likable, it actually offers therapeutic effects that are beneficial for our health too. Number 3, be genuinely interested. Do you know any great conversationalists around you? How do you feel every time you talk to them? Or let's take a moment to recall back the last time you had a wonderful conversation with someone. Were you doing most of the talking during that conversation, or was it the other way around? Well, most people think that to be a great conversationalist, we have to do all the talking. But the truth is, a great conversationalist asks the right questions and they actively listen to the other person. Instead of making the conversation all about themselves, they encourage others to talk about themselves. And through this simple act of asking questions, they send off the message to the other person that not only they are genuinely interested in them, but they are important to them too. So, if you want to be likable, be genuinely interested in others. Encourage others to talk about themselves, their personal experiences, and be a good listener. Number 4, show honest and sincere appreciation. In the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie said that one of the deepest human desires is the need to feel valued and appreciated. When was the last time you showed honest appreciation to someone? When was the last time you gave someone sincere compliments? If you're not used to doing that, make it your habit starting from today. Also, bear in mind that compliments and flattery are two completely different things. While there is only a fine line between both, compliments and flattery differ greatly in their intentions and sincerity. Compliments are genuine expressions of appreciation or admiration for someone's qualities or actions. They are based on true feelings or observations and are meant to make the other person feel good. Flattery, on the other hand, is insincere and often involves exaggerating or manipulating the truth. It is driven by selfish motives in order to gain favor or advantage. Therefore, do not fall into the flattery trap and start giving sincere compliments today. Number 5. Show that you care. Theodore Roosevelt once said that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Indeed, if you want to be more likable, show that you really care for others. Showing you care for someone is never something that's convenient. It requires extra time, extra effort, and it requires you to go the extra mile. If you're not sure how you can start showing your care for someone, start by marking down their birthday on your calendar and make sure you send your well wishes to them on their birthday. Another way, which is what most people usually miss, is following up. When someone tells you they're sick, ask them how they're feeling the next day. If someone tells you they're attending an interview, ask them how it went after the interview. Small gestures like this may seem insignificant, yet they have the power to brighten up someone's entire day and immediately boost your likability. Number 6. Avoid arguments. Dale Carnegie says in the book that the best way to win an argument is to avoid it. Indeed, we'll never win an argument. If we lost, we lost. If we won, we still lost. Because even if we really manage to prove our point right, we will never be able to win the other person's heart. So if you want to be likable, avoid arguments at all costs. Instead, welcome disagreement with an open mind. Have an open discussion with each other, and finally, find a common ground that you both can live with. Number 7. Be yourself. Many people think that in order to be likable and accepted, we have to put on a mask and make sure we are perfect all the time. We make sure we cover all our flaws, even if it means pretending to be someone we're not, so that no one would ever discover our shortcomings. But did you know that according to science, people actually find those who make dumb mistakes more likable than those who appear to be flawless all the time? Yes, according to the pratfall effect, mistakes actually make us more likable and relatable. So embrace yourself and be proud of who you truly are. Alright, so we've covered all the 7 ways that can make you more likable. Do check out this playlist of our videos that cover other topics related to relationships. If you love this video, do share it with those around you whom you think might benefit from it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on all these value-packed videos on communication, leadership, psychology, and so much more. See you in the next video. Bye!